Yeah, I'm back up on the field, watch I spaz out. Drunk driver at the wheel, I'm finna crash out. Boys garbage and I'm finna take the trash out. Made him dashboard, now he talking about he lagged out. Lying about them dubs, but we know you been a loser. To relay adjustments with a subpar user. And he gon' need some rehab cause he's a stretch abuser. Before you think about playing with me, you better go play computer. Ayy, see what these bleeds do. You ain't the chosen one, but every time you throw, I pick you. And I'm coming just like a force, that's hella stick to. After claiming that you a dog, but you a shih tzu. Ayy, so stop the cap before I really get upset. Cause bro, I'm having now, I don't really care who up next. I make it rain, so get prepared for the storm. It's time to ring no alarm, get out the way, cause there go form.
You tired of your cut team being garbage? How about your future MUT team? Unc got the answer for you. Just got one question though. Do you love the Lord? If so, head on over to U4GM and use code FORM to get 5% off the cheapest and fastest coins in the game, G. PlayStation, Xbox, PC, wherever you need coins, U4GM can provide, man. And if you know anything about the cut market, it was a bit cheap. So U4GM can take care of your needs and they can get you the God Squad that Jesus wants you to have, G. Again, code FORM at checkout for all your cut coin needs. What's happening, Doggy Bone, man? Now, if you have been a part of this community for a while, you know I do breakdowns of collabs, especially if I collab with somebody. I'll do a breakdown of what happened in the game, why this happened in the game, etc. So we not gonna change the format. We gonna break this down. In this breakdown, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Buddy, will he do just tune in for a second, and then, you know what I'm saying, it'll help him get better at the game. So, off rip, what I see is single back tight Y off. When I see single back tight Y off, I see 3 wide receivers. What that automatically tells me, I don't have to worry about weak boxing. I don't have to worry about pancaking, nothing. All I have to do is worry about the stretch run. Why the stretch run? Because he is in a condensed formation. And I don't think like dives aren't really cold out this. It doesn't have an 0-1 trap or anything. He's gonna run stretch, so I know that. So against most stretch runs, all I want to do is set the edges. I'll set the edges with my flat zones. I'm gonna bring my safety down a little bit further in the box, and then my user's gonna do the rest. My flat zones will set the edge, and then I just have to watch when he cuts in, because against every stretch, they all the same. They gonna just try to get to that sideline and get upfield, and he got Saquon, so I can't really let him catch the edge. So after we strap up this run for a player like Chibatta, it's game over. Because you remember Madden 09 when they had the vision cones? You had people who had the big dumbass vision like this, and then people had the real little skinny joint. He got the skinny joint. So he does not have any one-play touchdowns. When he does put his route combos together, he has no runoff routes to pull zones. Essentially, it's going to be stock play, and if he changes something, he'll put like a Texas route on the field when he go to trips, or just something like that. So I know I don't have to worry about his corner routes and things of that nature. For him, it's either a run or a short check down, or if you come down in the zero blitz, he'll throw it deep. But he got the Eagles this game. They don't have the speed to kill me over top, and I know that. So let's get into this, man, and just break down probably like a couple formations, and then, you know what I'm saying, keep it pushing. So right here, look, you see Buddy does his job setting the edge. We already got a share right here. I did not know. Somebody said I didn't play Max Crosby this whole game, and I ain't know that. That kind of make it even worse. So once he sets the edge, he forced the cutback, And then boom, I'm in the gap. I didn't play Max. I didn't have Max Crosby in this whole game. I made this game so much harder on myself. I mean, it wasn't hard, but again, so now he comes out. He's gonna audible. The reason he's in the single back tight is so he does have the stretch. Then he wants to audible up to trips. So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna take away his first read by manning him up. That's it. I'm gonna man him up. I want to see what he goes to off rip. I want to take away this seam throw first, though. And then we're going to see his route combos and see what they hit on. Right? So, boom. Automatically, what does he do? Check to the flat, which is a really good thing. All right, bet. So, I'm going to take away those flats. As you can see, that corner route is bad because I do play match coverage. He has no runoffs. The post is bad. The drag is bad. The tight end corner is bad. So that means I just got to take away this guy and his GGs because he doesn't adjust as the game goes on. He keeps running it even though it's not working, as if it'll magically say, nah, G, nah. It's time for us to start making it all work now. Nah, he gonna stay with the same thing. And if it's not this route combo, it's gonna be a similar route combo to it. So boom, he take the check down, wrap up, we make it a 3rd and inches. He comes out in the same thing. As you can see, what I need to do though is bring him down a little bit more, just so he can do a better job of setting the edge. And then he goes to this formation. Now this is a stack formation. Usually I'm in match coverage. Now, against stack formations, you don't want seam flats on the field because you'll give up one-play touchdowns. So against stacked formations, I usually go curl flat, hard flat, depending on what he do, but I know him. So I'm thinking off rip, this is going to be short check down territory. He runs with the QB, good run, but not nothing sustainable because if you ever watch Chibatta play, he is a very careful player. If he playing somebody he knows is good, it's gonna be a lot of chew clock, and he's not gonna take any risk because when you're chewing clock, the last thing you can afford to do is turn the ball over. So I know he chewing clock. Only thing I gotta do is stop him one time, and the game is over. I know that. Stop him one time, hold him to 3 one time because I know he's not gonna stop me. So coming back out, I know he's going to come back in a single back because the thing with Chibatta, he will run, he's always going to run the ball on first down. If he gets 5+ yards on first down, he's going to run it on second down. He has a 3rd and manageable in his mind. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 and lower. He want to stay in that type of range because a simple check down will move the chains and get him a first down. So as you can see right now, boom, flat zone, set the edge. He can't get out wide, so what is he going to have to do? He's going to have to cut back into this area right here where I am with my user, and all I got to do is just feel this run fit. That's all I got to do. He cut back, boom, we in there, make the tackle. No, not being a hit stick whore. Again, now he goes to this play here. I immediately run to the flat zone because I was sending pressure. Now, one thing I do know about Buddy, he ain't seen a lot of pressure this year. Especially he ain't seen no blitz like I got. He ain't seen no blitzes. So he was about to throw right at that flat zone. He had the smoke screen, but I'll give him that smoke screen because I'm gonna be user in this side of the field so I can go down and get the ball. So now this is 3rd and 9. He don't want to be in this situation. I'm already setting up for his audible to trips. He gonna go to trips. He probably gonna go verticals. I'm gonna bracket out that tight end to kind of take him out the play, and then I'm gonna go from there. So this threw me off in a good way. So he's in bunch X nasty. I play this every day in mud. I play this against really good players. I've played pros who run this. I know what's coming. But because it's him, I'm going to send pressure at him, and I'm taking away everything underneath. I'm going to take away this seam throw by manning it up, then flatten down because I know he wants to flat. And then I have my adjustments on this side. So my job is literally use the middle for about 2-3 seconds because I know he's going to send that running back off, and then we just going to scream at him. So I already know, as you can see, I'm making my adjustments. I know what's coming. Scream at him, boom. Where was he throwing that ball? Right there. Again, this is just how he works in games. Panic short throws. If you can speed him up, you're going to destroy him. So right here, we send it. I immediately go ahead to check this crosser right here. This is cooked. He's sitting here waiting on this guy. He sees him early. He didn't change his route. He put him on he just kept him on like some type of short stop route. And that's where he's planning on going with the ball the whole time. Look, eyes there. He's about to throw that pick six, but the blitz gets there, and he takes a sack instead. So now he on his first 4th and 9, which is great for me. It's great for any player. When you playing somebody, you want to get a person a 4th down to see what their money play is. Because everybody on that, you're going to bring out your first play because the last thing you want to do is get stopped on 1st down. Now, as you can see, manning that up. Boom. He went to verticals with the tight end. Bracket it out. He didn't match here like he was supposed to. I could have switch-sticked it, and then he would have went there because I manned it up. But he was already in wind-up. So he ends up throwing right at my user. I hit Y to turn around and strafe. I didn't animate. Cool. Why is that cool? Because if you make that type of read when you have an open one, it's GG's. Now look, I was supposed to switch stick this. Because he could have thrown right in that seam. And I can't remember if I deep halved or not, but I know after that I end up deep halving to take away that seam throw. But in my mind, the game was over after he did that, because I realized then he can't make reads. He doesn't have progression. So goes to stretch, boom. Edge is set, cut back, tackle. Same thing, boom. Now right here, this is why I say he's not a good player, because you come out in your single back, right? It's a condensed set, so we all know all the routes are going to be outward breaking routes unless you got seam streaks. He never attacks me in the seams. I'm not even guarding the seams. Look how I still got my him. He backing up 20 yards off the ball. His route combo is an out route, a double out route on this side, which means one flat plays both, a running back out here with a hitch here. I don't have to move anybody to play defense. The base defense I was in, because I didn't make a ton of adjustments against his single back under center. I just set the edge and played the run. Because he keeps his route combos so simple, I just sit in between these two, and then I'm going to bait back and forth to beta throw, and then if he does make a good read, I'm just going to go over here and tackle bro. Because these two become his only read. Boom there. He immediately throws there. As you can see, I'm already turning and running. He shouldn't have even thrown there because his pocket was so pristine, because I don't have Crosby in the game. Any other player will playmaker somebody up the field. Now, if I run up the field, you check down and you got all this area to work with. But he doesn't do that, so now it's an easy tackle. Come back down again. Simple. Look at it's simple. So he audibles again. Now, this time I got a really good idea of what he likes to do. So now I cross-man him because I know he's on a short drag. I have him manned up in the seam for the seam streak. Then I'm going to end up just playing this area right here and then drop it middle. And then I think eventually I'll put him on the deep half also. So right here, boom. Again, corner route with no runoff. That third going to sit there. Him coming across the middle, he's already bagged. He's looking for him in the flats. He's bagged. He's bracketed here by this third that's going to match. His only read is here, but he can't throw it because I can get there. Because if he throws it here, it's going to end up being there. But he's already rolling in the pocket too. So I try to stay down a little bit to kind of get him to throw it, and then I jump back up to grab it. But, you know what I'm saying? He tries to throw the ball away. Now it's 4th and 7. Still ain't got no max. It's crazy. He goes to kick his 3. He smokes the 3. Now it's game over because I got to stop. This game cooked now. So I'm going to run the ball here. I see all out blitz type run, but I know a little bit about the game. I know this run out of trio is really good inside zone wise. So we only pick up a couple, but we end up gashing a few times. So I seen something that I'm like, oh, he's fried. He's cooked. I already know his GGs. Now, what he doesn't know, because I don't think he ever pays attention, this is a wide receiver that I have at tight end. And this guy just so happens to be 96 speed. So I have a 96 speed receiver at tight end. Oh, you cheesing. All right, cool. And I plan on abusing him because I know he makes no adjustments. So he ends up killing most of the first quarter, but now he has to play defense. Blankenship. That's his user. Why is that so important? Because he runs a lot of cover 3, some cover 4. So if you're using the deep third, what does that mean? All of this is going to be open. So I just need to figure out how aggressive is he with his user. He stays high, but Blankenship, and this is another thing, Blankenship does not have good change of direction. He doesn't pay attention to things like that. If you're going to use a deep third, you want a speedster with decent height, with really good change of direction, so you do not get cooked on post routes like this while he is dropping to play him here, which lets me know, all right, he probably in like some type of cover 3, probably like a cover 3 match, because I see him getting picked up on this wheel route and is leaving my smoke screen wide open. So boom, throw it. Now this throw was not a blue throw. I got a yellow throw, which means I got to go get the football because he didn't place it here. He kind of placed it out. So boom, I click on, go get the ball. He clicks on, out of position, instead of going to play the ball or trying to swat at the ball, RB at the ball. He clicks on, plays himself out of position. I click on, get inside, easy touchdown. Now, bad throw, but perfect read. So when it's a bad throw, sometimes you got to go get it yourself. If it was a good click on by him. Good click on by him. They just gave me just a terrible throw. So we'll do this his next drive, my next drive, and then I'll just wrap this up because the game became a bit repetitive, a little monotonous towards after these two, because he just kept running the same thing and I didn't change anything. So again, same defense. I'm backing him up, my running back, because I don't want his lineman to come pick me up. So that's why I'm backed off the line, because then it gives me a free run downhill. Now, remember when I said I should start bringing him down? I didn't bring him down in a flat, so he didn't set the edge. So the receivers went up to grab him and pick him up, right? So now that he picks him up, what does that do? He gets the edge now. And The pursuit angles aren't terrible in this game, but they aren't good either. So I'm coming down to take away this cutback, but I don't have the edge set. I should have came around, but again, I didn't want the cutback. Didn't want to give him a north-south lane, clear lane to run through. And from here, it's just Saquon being Saquon. Now, during the game, I'm not upset about this run because it's a one-off. I made a mistake. I'll fix the mistake, and then we good. Right here, he audibles. Then he goes to bunch open. If you go to bunch open, you're throwing the RPO. So I don't fall for the audibles. I don't fall for the motions. He's manned up here. I already know I can come down in this gap and play him. That's why I stay a good 5 to 6 yards off the ball to shoot that gap. And then you'll notice, boom. I'm going to come around here and fill this gap. He's dropping down to play him. The play is bagged. I got a hard flat here because I know the bunch open tight end RPO is an out route, him, and then it's a run that I know I can loop. If you stay 5 yards off the ball, you're able to loop in a lot of the times and blow shit up. Simple stop. Now, he's going to onside. This is the only thing I was worried about the whole game. If it's the onsides, because I knew he couldn't stop me. So right here, this is where I come out and I go verticals. I didn't really get into my bag offensively. I kept it pretty simple because I know he's from the last drive, he's using Blankenship. So I'm going to put pressure on the defense deep. That's it. Like simple game plan, just based off who you user. Boom, he's in here with an 86 speed safety. He's already cooked in the middle of the field because he's going to get overly aggressive with his user, which you should never do in a cover 3. He follows B. What he should have done is stay back with his safety, switch sticked it, and tried to go here, but then I just would have placed the ball over here, but it would have been a tougher throw for Geno. But this easy. It's picking. It's easy money at this point. Well, we in the backyard just throwing the football around. I don't know why I was going for 2, because I normally never go for 2. Then he sent 2, which is, smart. I forced the pass, and I'm like, I wasn't really worried about it, even if he took it for 2, because I knew I was finna bag him. I knew that run wasn't going to happen again. So he comes back out. He's going to come back out in the single back tight Y off. And then I'm going to make an adjustment that allows me to bag him, period. Now, I start pinching my line. I want him to get out. I want him to cut back in this space here. When he runs left. On here, we already got this contained, so I just need him to get outside, and then we good. So he runs, bam. I get out there with my user, I missed the tackle right there. So I'm like, all right, I got to do a better job of getting that flat zone down so I can contain that. He runs it again. We get the cutback. He's actually running the ball decent, and it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? It's just my fault for not putting good run D on the field. This is the game he wants. But I'm already up, and I get ball at half, so I'm not tripping. He runs it again. Boom. That's when I start pinching my D-line. D-line. It allowed us to play in the run fits a lot better. So we play in the now we got the run bag. Because this is worst case scenario for him. 2nd and 13. The run game is now off the table because if he run and I blow it up again, 3rd and 15 is just like a punt. He might as well punt on 3rd down because he doesn't have anything on a 4th down. Now watch this. Watch his route combo. Flat, 3 slants, and a drag. On 2nd and 13. What he's looking to do is what I said. Penny pinch. He want to pick up at least half. That's all he wants to try to make it a 3rd and manageable. I'm very well aware of that. So we're like when he gets to prematurely rolling out, I'm going to pick up this guy right here. Now his only read is here. I am going to let him get here where my purples are, and then you'll see me bend the corner back because I see this guy here. We get over there, make the tackle, 3rd and 9. He's going to come out audible just like he's been doing. So right here, I'm like, all right, bet. I'm going to do the same thing I did before, and I'm going to go ahead and try to force him. And this was actually a good read because I wasn't expecting him to go with that return route. But I did have the defense on the field to play it. So when he comes out the return, he ends up just hitting it, then we wrapping up. What I'm looking at is this crosser here because I got somebody on the drag here. Got the seam flat, got the streak bracketed here and here. So I wasn't really too much tripping. So we end up wrapping it up, getting him to a 4th and 3. I know for a fact he's not running the ball. I know for a fact he's not finna run that ball. What he's doing is what he always do. He's just trying to kill clock. So now you see I man it up now. I man it up with a flat zone. Actually, I switch. I got the flat zone right there. I'm about to send pressure in case he sends this running back out. He's going to be insta-sack. He goes back to tight Y off. What he's trying to do is get a filler. He's trying to get a filler for the look that I'm in. But I'm just going to make adjustments. I'm not in stock coverage. So audibling around like that, I'm just going to make adjustments based off what you audibling around in. So again, same thing. I'm going to man him up because I'm expecting him to run the same formation, the same exact route combos. Boom, here it comes. He's coming on that in route. He's going to pick that up. This guy is bagged here because he's cross-manned up. All I have to do is play the middle of the field. That's it. He's already starting to roll. Boom, I drop down on this drag and here. My 3rd is coming. Actually, I think I might have put him in a quarter. He's picking up this crosser right here. You'll see I'm not even finna guard him. I'm going to release him to the drag route, and then I'm just going to stand right here in front of that route. And everything is bagged up. He got nowhere to go with the ball. He can make this throw if he wanted to, but he rolled. But I would be able to come down and play that. But he rolled out the pocket when he didn't need to. So now it's just a bag. And then we end up getting a stop right there. And then that kind of put the kibosh on the whole game. It's not really a need to kind of go into the entirety of the game because the entirety of the game was similar to this. I just bombed him. I just took advantage of the fact that he used it a deep 3rd. So I just threw a lot of deep balls and put pressure on him vertically. And then on defense, I played the run by setting the edges. I played the underneath because I know he loves drag routes and underneath routes. And then I forced him to be uncomfortable and go through progressions. If I can get him to try to find his 3rd or 4th read, he's going to fold. He's going to get itchy in the pocket and get the rolling out. And that's primarily what I wanted. So, you know what I'm saying? In the future, Buddy just need better route combos. He needs more runoff routes. He needs to take advantage of the middle of the field with post or stem down corners and things of that nature. He puts no pressure on the defense past 5 to 10 yards. And that's just because he's not comfortable with his pass offense. He's not comfortable with the route combos he put on the field. So it's easy to bracket him and put him in a bag because all you got to do is take away the underneath. And then when he on defense, he uses a 3rd. So I'm just going to press him vertically. And then if he doesn't use it a 3rd, he'll sit in stock coverage. So I'll just run one play touchdowns until he figures out that where he needs to half at. And it's an extremely simple brand of football. And then if you try to do too much, that's when you lose. Simplify your game. And then if you somebody who has levels to your game, just build on it as the game goes because you're going to have a deeper bag than what he has. And that's pretty much it, G. So yeah, hopefully, buddy, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he'll figure something out. I hope. And this video will be helpful if he ever chooses to watch. It'll be helpful to help him get better. And you know what I'm saying, the people who play him, y'all can get better too, because hopefully y'all not staying in stock coverage and just blitzing man blitz. Because a stretch, a blitz that comes inside like that, over storms and mid blitzes, etc., he's gonna kill with that stretch, right? With that stretch, because he can flip it without you knowing what the hell going on, and it can be good going right or left. But he loves to run it to the left though. He loves to go stretch left. So that's pretty much it, man. Let me know if y'all got any more questions about the game. Make sure y'all boys hop in the Discord, because that's where we be kicking it at. As always, appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm gone.